Hi, Zizaran here. Oh. Hi, Zizaran here with another video, and this is going to be the Try to Die Less Than I Do, which is basically a rip review series, and I have a neat little announcement at the start. I wanted to start doing rip reviews. So we made a channel on Discord, so if you are somebody that, maybe you're not a streamer, but you have like shadow play, or you play with OBS recording sometimes, if you upload a rip clip of yourself dying and include your profile, I'm going to start reviewing people's rips and explaining what killed you. It's not always easy to tell in Path of Exile, so there's a Discord channel for that, and we can put the Discord channel in the description. It's also !my Discord in my Twitch chat. This is basically a series of me reviewing my deaths, and some are easy to see what happened or what I could have done to avoid it, and some are not. This league, me, Mathil, Quinn, and Steelmage, and a few other streamers were doing a challenge where it was basically no logout. Not no logout macro, just no logout at all. So if you're dying slowly from damage over time, well, you watch your character die slowly. And that obviously changes how you play a lot, and I chose a very bad build for this. So this is my first totem character at league start. This is a huge misplay. This is just terrible.
Wait, that's good. I didn't know.
Oh. So this is the sort of like reasoning for why I died here. It's like I'm just very not used to the whole totem playstyle, right? I'm very used to characters where if you shield charge into a pack, that's completely okay because you just right click and the pack is gone. On a totem build, you kind of have to. I should have stood here and put totems down. You should never like go pack first into mobs, obviously, and the character has like no defenses as well. So this is a very clear cut of just huge player error.
That's good. I didn't know.
Which is thankfully most of my deaths. So this is very early. I literally just got here.
Now I
think it was level 62. Next up, we have a level 70 Terrace. I was just doing some tier 1, tier 2 maps, and I was pretty close to ending my stream. I've been streaming for 21 hours almost. I have here activated remnants that have bleed. They have like increased bleed duration or increased poison duration. It's a dot thing, and I don't have that much damage. I tried switching to Forbidden Right very early, and as you can see, I don't have the cluster. The totems are killing themselves pretty fast. And here we have a sub-fist enemy that is also poisoning me, and I am maimed. Now, by the way, I normally play, and I prefer to play this way. I would have logged out here, but I have no such thing. I'm out of mana. I can't flame dash away. I have no movement ability or anything I can do. I'm a mind over matter build with low damage, and my mana flask isn't doing anything. So this is a death sentence. So I was trying to get far enough away from this monster, because monsters normally stop moving every few seconds. They won't permanently chase you. They'll move for like 5 to 10 seconds, then stop for 1 second. At least most of them. So I was just trying to move far enough away, and I figured, hey, I've already cleared over here. And then I see another pack, and I'm like, it's all ogre. And I do try to quickly open it, but yeah. I also have the portal scrolls in the wrong place.
I was just gonna end as well.
So it was unfortunate, and obviously, like when you are tired, when you've been awake like a day, you do get pretty tired, and not everything was. But again, player error again. And also, obviously, I could have normally logged out there. Even manual logout would have been completely fine, right?
No.
Here we're repeating the same mistake. And that is just poison is very scary. So I have another one with the increased duration and the ruining monster's poison. And could not get far enough fast enough. So obviously, you want to put some distance between you and the monsters. And again, fairly tired. Just bad play. So far, all the deaths have been bad play. And I honestly, like, especially on characters with low chaos rush, you just shouldn't be interacting with the increased chaos duration thing. Very disheartening deaths. Obviously, this one would have been an easy logout as well. Then I decided, let's play a different character since I can't log out. Because these characters, like Mind Over Matter, with very low defense, like they're very hard to play on hardcore, right? They are very difficult. I'm sure there are loads of you watching playing Forbidden Right, and you probably have a decent amount of deaths, right? Because it's not that easy to get defense on them. So I was like, you know what? Let's make a Spectral Shield Throw build. And I think I survived like 11 days or something, 12 days on that. And I did Awaken Raid and everything, and I was gonna go do Maven. Bosses aren't a problem, and we'll look at that death later. But yeah, I think I would have been able to do everything then I once again made a Forbidden Right totem, but this time with a large amount of gear and a big focus on defense. So these other characters, they were all very new characters. They had pretty much just entered maps. They were like less than 20 hours played most of the time, right? They were very fresh characters, very low defense. This character is really, really beefy. It has 5.2k life, 3.2k mana or something. So like 8k raw HP. On top of that, it has the 4 endurance charges. It's fully ascended and everything, right? It also has, well, most of the time, fortify from shield charging. And it has some block. It also has, obviously, the curses don't do anything. I'm immune to curses. And it has insane regen. I think I have 4 or 5k life regen per second. So for dots, I'm immortal, right? No dot is going to kill that. I've had no problem having max stacks of corrupting blood from subfist and stuff. It's generally pretty fine. Chaos as well, not a problem. Now, it turns out I'm blind. I actually really struggle seeing these like these blue explosions on the ground. I have a hard time seeing them while fighting.
Oh.
So that's sad.
Oh.
And basically what happens is that the blue explosions go up, and I think there's some overlap as well. I think I'm getting hit by those and those at the same time that the archer, which doesn't look like it's hitting me, but it is. So all those 3 things hitting me at the same time.
I didn't see what killed me. I was really enjoying this build.
I was having a lot of fun, so this was kind of sad. I also did have like flasks as well. I don't know, are they up when I die? The jade flask is up when I die, but obviously it didn't do much. So obviously this was like the main thing that could kill this character, because I do have an insane amount of regen, but all the regen in the world is not gonna save you from that fast damage, right? It's for a very different type of incoming damage. And that is the hardest thing on the Forbidden Right thing, is mapping defenses. Because I did Uber Elder after this, and I tried some more bosses too, and they were all easy. But yeah, the instant damage from mapping, very, very hard.
They don't even have much damage. Mods.
I do, actually. There are damage mods. Whoa! I thought I didn't have damage mods, but there are. So thankfully, all my deaths this league could have been avoided by just better play. Obviously, on the last totem death, it's hard to get enough defense, but I could have seen the things on the ground. Obviously, visual clarity in Path of Exile isn't the best, but I still feel like I could have avoided that. So I don't feel like I've had any like particularly unfair deaths this league. I'd say it's mostly like bad choices of builds to play on hardcore and playing badly. And on this one as well, actually the map was rolled with 2 damage mods. I thought I had 0, and then I had 2 damage remnants. I had Chaos Pen and Chaos Damages Extra. I actually have very high Chaos Rest, so I was like, you know what, Chaos is fine. I have very high Chaos. Very high Chaos Resist, 37 or 33. And I actually do get a little bit unlucky here, combined with the bad play. Normally, I don't have a problem being inside monsters on this, right? It's a block build. I'm 72% block, and I normally block everything. So it's not much of an issue, but yeah.
I didn't even have much damage.
I definitely didn't think those monsters would auto attack me so fast.
Fuck.
This was a very, very great character. It did really well. Trying to get a little bit more tank with it. I was going to replace Soul Tether with a Elder Leather Belt and grab the Glorious Vanity of Awana to replace the Soul Tether in my clusters, or sorry, in my skill tree. So I was about to receive some more tank, and then it died. Kind of sad about this, but again, like, should have just not been standing next to them. Normally, I don't have much of an issue just shield charging into things, right? Because this is normally how I clear is with shield charge. So, unfortunate positioning combined with getting unlucky, because obviously you can see, even though I have Fortify up, Molten Shell. Actually, Molten Shell drops right before. I think I still have the buff from Enduring Cry as well, which gives extra fist mitigation. Like you can see that the Enduring Cry goes off here. You still see that the full powered buff is up for that. I have 4 endurance charges. I have Fortify, and I still die through all of that with 72% block. So that was very sad. I lost a lot there, and I don't really have a character that can do everything right now. I have no character that can farm like Awaken or anything. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to play Summon Radiant Spirits or whether I'm going to play Vortex, but we'll see. Not fully decided, but I just wanted to do a review and just talk about my deaths. I think it's just a good thing to do and reflect on. And in Path of Exile, it's not always like super clear what killed you and what you could have done differently. But at least all of these deaths were very like easy avoidable. I mean, most deaths are avoidable in hindsight, but you know. I hope you guys enjoy the series. I will probably keep doing them for every death. Means I might group some of them together as well, because obviously sometimes I don't die for a while. I think on average, I have like between 3 and 8 deaths per league now, which isn't too bad, to be fair. Like I said, I'm gonna do a rip review series for those of you that are confused with what killed you. So if you do want your death review, that is in my Discord. Thank you guys so much for all the subs. We just hit 160k. Appreciate that. But more importantly, try to die less than I do, please.